Only a few months into Jack's pro career, yet how impressed are you at the start he's made?
I mean, he was with us as an amateur, so I have seen him continually progress, obviously, you know. Like just towards the end of his amateur career, he boxed for England, he got to the ABA finals. Then he turned professional not long after, because that was around April and May. So he turned professional in about October, I think, on the on one of the big Warren cards. And to be honest, when he was turning over, I was really excited. And then in his debut, he looked good, but to me, I knew there was a lot more to come from. So I wasn't personally fully impressed. I didn't give him a 10 out of 10. You know, if anything, I was a bit critical to him. And he was critical himself, because we knew he could be better, even though everyone was saying, Jack, you look mint and blah, blah. But in the Blackwell fight, the second professional fight, he looked so much better. It was unreal, you know. And that's Jack Flatley, that second fight. So I wouldn't even go off the first fight. There was a few things, you know. Jack's so eager, it's hard to pull him back sometimes. And he's gone into that fight, and his professional debut, his big dream. He stood there. Sorry, Frank Warren sat here, TV camera in his face, and you know he's tried a little bit too hard. Professional debut, but he's still done great. Boxing Manchester Arena, you know, big world title bill.
Yeah. Quite a few stayed behind for that, didn't they? I was
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Good turnout.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. Brilliant, you know, place to box. You know, I think it's every fighter's dream, box on a world title undercard, and to also box like in a big arena like Manchester Arena, you know, it's unbelievable. So
his first two fights, isn't it?
Yeah, first two fights as well. So it's a lot for him to you know, to conquer. But the second fight with Blackwell were really good. You know,
I was going to say, can you see improvements from the first fight to the second?
Massively. But I just don't think the first fight did him justice, because there was a lot of things he didn't do. He was just a little bit too eager. You know, showed a little bit of, obviously, as debuts do. You know, things that I didn't want him to make mistakes in doing, because I boxed pro, and you know, I made them mistakes in my debut. You know, so I was hoping Jack, and there were just little things. But if you watch that fight to the Blackwell, you'll see a lot of improvements. You know, Jack's looking good, really good. Yeah, I'm excited about Jack.
Training alongside Luke Blackledge, surely that's going to help him in the long run.
I think that's brought him on a lot, each other. You know, when Jack's obviously entered the ABAs, he'd been sparring Luke for his Commonwealth title challenge to Liam Cameron, and Jack brought Luke on massive for that. So then Luke obviously shone and won the Commonwealth, and then Jack went into the ABAs and obviously got to the finals. And I do put a lot of that down to the sparring, not only with what the coaches have give Jack in the gym, and I do put a lot of it, and his dedication obviously. I do put a lot of it down to them two working together, bringing each other along.
So Jack's out next on the 20th of February. What do you expect to see from him then?
I expect to see an even better Jack Flatley, because like I say, from the first fight, good debut, cracking fight, cracking scrap. Second fight, a brilliant, you know, boxing. You know, it was a brilliant show of boxing. He showed a load of skills, inside work, outside work, you know, ring generalship. But I do see a lot more of Jack in the gym, and sometimes you're a little bit behind what you do in the gym, you know, about 6 months behind. I always think about 6 months of what you're doing in the gym, you're always behind when you fight. I always think that's the way I put it to the fighters. So I know Jack's got more to come from, and Jack's going to be really impressive again. And he's an exciting fighter, so hopefully if we can get people behind Jack, watching Jack, you know, because he is definitely going to put bums on seats. He's that exciting.